Hey there and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. So you may or may not know what VBO is. If you don't, VBO stands for Visible Belly Outline, and to a lot of us that's really scary. Now, I don't necessarily want to toot my own horn here, but like toot toot, I am kind of actually the reason, well, maybe one of the main reasons that VBO, the term VBO, was created. My friend Kyla actually coined the term probably like 5 years ago at this point, after my visible belly hugging outfits. I remember we were on Skype one day and she's like, girl, you wear those tight skirts, you know, that's like your thing, that's what you do. You gotta come up for a name for that. What name should it be? I got it. It's gonna be VBO. And then it just kind of took off from there. And as I've mentioned before, I'm an apple shape, so I've got a lot of belly to work with, and by no means am I somebody who just like always knew how to wear skin tight skirts, jeans, whatever, and wear it comfortably and confidently. That's something that I think just, it felt like in ways it just kind of happened overnight, but by no means did it. It took a lot of courage and it took a lot of confidence in my body to get there. And it does frustrate me a little bit, like I can't really explain to people how I got there, but I tried to sit down and come up with steps or ways that you can maybe get more comfortable showing off your visible belly outline. I really and truly think bellies are cute, they're adorable, they don't ruin outfits whatsoever. It is my goal to help as many people as possible learn to love their VBO, because VBO is cute, and VBO, in my opinion, can make an outfit look even cuter. So I am going to just share the steps that I came up with and give you little bits of advice. Start small. I know lots of us want results like that. We want to be able to just do it right away, but that's just not the way that it works. I remember I started going from like, I think it was really baggy, oversized sweaters and jeans, and these sweaters would cover absolutely everything. And then I switched from doing that to wearing skirts. It was snugger than normal, but still kind of loose. And then I would tuck things in and I would throw a cardigan over, so it would kind of still hide the areas. So I was starting very small. And that's the best way to kind of get comfortable with the idea, because you're challenging yourself, but you're not also just throwing yourself into it right away, because it is scary and it can be very overwhelming. It is a great place to start, also to get yourself comfortable wearing tighter clothing and to realize tighter clothing isn't as scary as maybe it seems in your head. So once you're a little bit more comfortable with that, I would highly suggest starting to play around at home with different items. Maybe you have a sister or a friend or somebody who has tighter clothing that you could just try on at home and get used to it. Maybe if it's a little too overwhelming for you to do on your own, you can have a friend or somebody around to sort of give you a pep talk as you're trying these things on, and to remind you that you look amazing and great in your VBO outfits. And starting there in a safer environment is a lot more risk-free, so that's a great way to get used to actually having the clothes on your body. Expose yourself to positive VBO examples. I don't think that there were too many people doing this when I was starting to do it, and not to say that I was like the first one, because there were definitely so many gorgeous people who are rocking their VBO, and it inspired me. And it also helped me normalize what VBO looked like, because prior to that, I mean, I didn't have anybody who really showed me what it would look like to be an apple shape in, you know, a pencil skirt, a jersey pencil skirt that really was going to just like accentuate everything. And when I saw that on other people and I realized these other people look like me, I was like, well, what's stopping me from doing that? Oh, that's right, my mentality. And it was a lot easier to take risks than that way. It's so great right now that there's so many amazing communities out there, and yes, it is scary because trolls do exist. There's so many great aspects of this community that you can utilize. Get excited about it. I know for me, I'm a super creative person when it comes to it, but like I just love looking on like ASOS, ModCloth, Forever 21, or whatever like other website I'm looking at. Torrid's a great one too. And looking at like pencil skirts or dresses or whatever, anything that's gonna kind of like give you that VBO. And I love creating outfits in my mind and then getting excited about that outfit and like daydreaming about what I would look like. And it makes me really excited to put that on my body. It also like makes me motivated to accept myself, or if I'm having like a down day, it makes me remember like how awesome I looked in it. So get excited about it. Create outfits in your head, or create outfits with the stuff that you have at home, even if it's just that one piece that's been sitting in your closet that you're also just kind of a little scared about. Get excited, create it in an outfit, maybe start at home and wear it there, because that's also gonna get you excited to put it on your body, step out your door and just flaunt what you got. The next step, which is, I know, scary and overwhelming, but if you've already been doing all these things at home, it's a little bit easier, but go outside in VBO. Tackle it, get used to it, feel it in person, and realize that it's not as scary as you think it is. I get that in our minds we can just make it so much worse than it is, and yes, in some cases people do say things to us that might make us feel, you know, down about ourselves or question like, you know, our appearance, whatever. But at the end of the day, if you feel good in what you're wearing, that's all that matters, and it doesn't matter what anyone says to you. I've had people give me really weird looks, like super weird looks. I've been in like VBO and a crop top with even like my back fat hanging out, and people aren't used to that. People, I think in a lot of ways, are still stuck in their mentality that fat people need to dress a certain way or wear flattering, or in a lot of ways camouflage how we look, and that's just not something I'm willing to do with my life. So really tackling it and going outdoors and realizing that whatever I was going to endure in there did not matter as much as me being able to own myself and feel comfortable and love what I'm wearing and love how I'm looking. So stepping outside is like the ultimate step. I know for a lot of us, our belly is that one area of our body that is so hard to accept. But when we really give it the love and attention that it deserves, it goes from an area that's we're scared of to an area that is so innocent and so deserves our love. My belly used to be, honest to God, an area of my body that gave me so much insecurity. I used to sit there and like just fantasize and project myself into a day where I wouldn't have it and all these like amazing things that I could wear. And that's just probably not gonna happen for me. This is my body, this has been my body. I've been pretty much fat my entire life, and it's so a waste of my time to sit around pining for a day that might never come and not be able to enjoy my body for what it looks like now. If you feel inspired from this video to now go wear VBO, I am so proud of you and I believe in you, and you are gonna do this. You're gonna rock those VBO outfits. I would also love it if you feel inspired from this video, or just in general, if you have any outfits where you're rocking your VBO, go on Instagram and tag VBO Love. I want to start this. I want everyone to just start like owning their bellies that way. That would make me so happy. Anyways, that's everything. Don't forget you can find new videos from me every Wednesday and every Sunday, and new blog posts every Tuesday and every Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye! The first is this blue glitter jersey midi dress. I do believe that I got this in a UK 18, which is a little larger in US sizes. I think that's about a 22. First and foremost, this dress has a ton of stretch. I kind of wish I got it on the smaller side